Disney Plus's interpretation of Diary of a Wimpy Kid just came out a couple days or weeks ago. I don't know. I'm too lazy to check at this point. It is currently 7 in the morning, and I just finished the film. No, okay, let me start off with my biggest issue. Okay, not my biggest, but it is one of the many issues. It's not even a feature film. It's 58 minutes, 2 minutes off. That's the same length as the Rob Lowe special. It says 59, but it's actually 58. I don't know what Letterboxd was thinking. But it's not even an hour long. That's not a feature film. And if you take out the credits, it's only 40, it's like 55 minutes. It's not even close to being an hour, which pisses me off, and this movie pisses me off so much. Just because of how, like, the original films, okay, I'm not gonna be like, unironically, the original films were great book-to-movie adaptations. They took exactly, I'm talking about the first three, The Long Haul is its own separate mess, but the first three, though they were not, objectively, in my opinion, they were not good films. They were more like the Spider-Man Raimi trilogy. Okay, the Spider-Man Raimi trilogy is genuinely good. But, like, if they would be like, if you saw them on TV, you'd click on it and enjoy them. They're family films. They're exactly what you'd expect from a movie like that, especially after reading the books, because I've read the first two, the ninth one, and then The Getaway. And those are the only books I've read. And considering I haven't read all of them because it's just not a series I'm genuinely interested in. But it was so weird. And I don't like the animation style. 24 Frames of Nick, when he made his video on this, he made his video on this 3 days ago, as the time of filming. And he made a really good point that I agree with, is that the Peanuts movie, and which I love, and the Captain Underpants movie, which I hate with all my heart, they at least adapted their animation style from book to film as close as you can for a project like that. This looks awful. Honestly, if they wanted to take a more artistic approach, which they obviously did, they could have just done it with the notebook paper, and that would have looked so much better than this. And it would if you want the nostalgia bait, which this film tries to do, that's what you're gonna get. And this is half a film. This is not even the full movie. There is so much cut out, and there's so much meat to it that is just skimmed off. It's like if the ribs, but it's only the slight meat on the bone, where you can still eat it, but it's just not what you want, you know? If you're ordering ribs, you want more than just that. You have all the meat cut off, which is the original trilogy. And, like, Roderick, all the voice acting is fine, but the animation, I'm gonna say this the same for the Tom and Jerry film when I cover that, because I will, because I have a lot to say about that film. But I need to get the heart to rewatch it, because I hate that movie. The animation style does not mix. And the settings, the buildings, the city looks gorgeous. All the animation, except for the characters, look beautiful. And this has the original Disney logo in front of it. This is not a Disney Plus, this is a Disney Plus original made by Disney, not a separate team. This is made by, like, this is the same studio who created Frozen, Moana, Wreck-It Ralph. Those are great movies. How can a studio like that create such an awful piece of junk like this? It's appalling, honestly. This is honestly, I'm not that mad at the remakes. I mean, of course they're cash grabs, but at least they have good cinematography. This is just a boring piece of nothing. This has no personality to it. The music is meh. The narration, not good. And it is so exaggerated that it only takes it takes everything on face value and throws it in there. None of the characters are likable. Raleigh pissed me off. Everyone's a sociopath. None of this film makes sense to me, because if you're trying to make a realistic approach from a middle school film, not everyone is sitting at the table texting each other. That's just not how it works. And I know this is a movie, but still, if you're trying to be accurate, be accurate. Have them talk. They're not friends. Greg is trying to fit into this new life of middle school, elementary to middle school, and Riley's trying to be a kid. Let him be a kid. He's a jerk. Everyone is a jerk in this film, and I can't tell when they were trying to make this take place, because there's the texting and stuff, and all that references, but then there's also, like, GameCube controllers. None of this film makes sense to me. There's no personality. It is a bad movie. I'm not going to say my rating system, because I give a Diary of a Wimpy Kid 4 out of 10. The only reason it gets a 4 out of 10 is because at least it has a good, somewhat plot. It's a very low plot. It has a plot enough to follow. I thought the pacing was fine. But, yeah, and the animation for the setting is gorgeous. That's it. Nothing else is good about this film. That's all I have to say. Thank you guys so much for watching. So if I seem angry in this one, it's because I hate this movie so much. I'm going to regret it. I'm probably going to bump it down to like a 2 or something. But right now, it's getting 2 stars out of 5, 4 out of 10. Bye. Stay gold, everyone. Okay, I forgot to mention something, because I just looked up the cast after reviewing this film. And so, turns out, the guy who plays Frank Heffley, who's incredibly annoying, played the dad in Christmas Story Live, and the guy that Pam almost had an affair with in Season 9 of The Office. What a great track record.